Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another Wednesday night at Heroes and Hooligans, where we are doing definitely not Disney things. Once upon a key somewhere. Last week, our party went through their initiation ritual into their super secret organization of demon slayers. And they got some presents from Temper's daddy-o, and they met some new friends there. And I believe we left you guys partying the night away in Dreckenheim still. So, that being said, how's it going, kids?
Oh, just grand.
I take it the party went well, says Lysanthere as she comes up to you towards the end of the night and sees everybody relaxing around the table. She goes the opposite direction of where Philly is, putting like the most distance as possible between them, while still being able to communicate effectively. But you see her just petting her dragon as she usually does, coming just to check in and see how the festivities were, how everybody was feeling.
Things were great. Why are you so far away?
Is there some kind of beef going on or something?
Still feeling it, Phyllis.
I'm just maintaining an air of professionalism. That's all.
Phyllis winks at Ollie.
Oh, Ollie, you're awake. How was your nap?
Oh, it was wonderful after all those the battling and moving around and everything. It was
that could be really taxing.
It feels good to be a true member of the hand and drink the blood.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. All right.
Well, I'm sure you're tired and want to get an actual long rest in, so you could go ahead and do that. But after you rest, I'll gently remind you the world isn't going to save itself.
Yeah. I mean, we'll save it.
Where do we go next? Oh, fine, leader. Yeah.
Fine, leader.
That's not what I meant.
Rolls her eyes so hard you can hear them smack the back of her head as you say, "Oh, fine, leader." And she just kind of looks at you. Well, wherever you really want to go, you know where the portals are, don't you?
Oh yeah, like the big things.
Yeah, it looks kind of like an ancient druid circle. It's got a big tree stump in the middle, and there's all the stone tablets around it. That place. Yeah, you know where that is. So that will take you to wherever it is that you decide you want to go next. Your priorities are your own. Choose as you will. There's darkness everywhere, so.
Okay. That sounds good to me.
Well, you all have more experience with all this, so I'll follow your lead, I guess.
You want us to come right back though, right after we do one? Like check in?
No.
Oh.
Okay.
If you're needed or we need a check-in, there's a base near your home, which you've been there. Theo is generally there. You could check in there every once in a while, resupply, which, speaking of resupplying, when you guys get back, you should make sure that you do such and stop by the Phoenix Forge there. Theo has put some items together, maybe, something you want to buy and add into into your inventories.
Yeah. I think we need some jobs too. Pretty broke.
Oh, yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Oh, no.
Jobs. So let me tell
Jobs.
you something. You joined the hand, which there's some benefits to that. She snaps her fingers, and one of those little fox mechs, similar to Yelvis, comes up. He just has a different name. He comes up, and he is holding this like silver platter in a very handily fashion with the dome on the top, and she pulls the dome off and picks up this bag, and she drops it on the table in front of you. Here's your first installment.
I look inside.
500 gold pieces.
Hello.
600 gold pieces.
600.
600 gold pieces.
Yo, guys, we each get 100 gold.
Whoa.
So there's some treasure in this.
Oh. I got to talk to Bob soon about some ideas I have.
Yeah. We gotta
With
find a
this kind of
publisher
money.
too.
This kind of
Oh.
money.
Someone needs to hold Elise's money.
Perhaps we should pool our money and buy one special thing.
Just see what Phoenix has.
Yeah, guess it depends on what the special thing is then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just gonna assume no one wants me to carry the bag. Merrick, Temper, Jack, any of y'all wanna carry this bag? Because I know where I'll be going with it if I have it in the wrong
Yeah,
moment. So
I'll take it.
okay. Here you go, Ollie.
I could be ghosted.
You notice your friend Eris is still sleeping off the kind of effects of the initiation ritual. It seemed to have hit her much differently than it did the rest of you, as she's taking kind of a long nap right now. She's around just sleeping.
I don't really blame her. That stuff. Ugh.
Great. I wish I had more.
You can have mine. All right. Well, I guess are we going to see what's available then?
Yeah, let's go to the store. Let's go shopping.
Yeah, you want to?
Yeah.
Do you want to nap first, like take a long rest first, and
Yeah.
then head home, or do you just want to head home, shop, and then rest?
Should probably.
Because you remember your rune stones now not only have the ability to detect, good or not good or evil, but friendly or unfriendly, but now they also have the rune that will take you directly back to the hand layer in Traverse Town.
Oh.
Okay.
Let's rest.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
So you kind of finish up around the table and doing what you're doing, spend the rest of the night, however long, until you decide to go to bed. You take yourselves to sleep. You get a nice, good, long, hearty rest in. You're feeling emboldened when you wake up. When you wake up, you notice that everything is back to normal the way that it was. There's no party favors, anything anywhere. It's set very much up like it was. Lysanther and Theo are not in the center room anymore. They're off handling other businesses. And you see, Temper's friends doing what it is that they do, guarding. There's, some booths open. It's the daytime now. You see a small like apothecary booth, a small armor booth, a small weapons booth, just standard items there. Theo's Phoenix Forge booth in Drakkenheim is not open. But the one at Traverse Town is, so you could go there.
Philly, you should get a ring of defense.
Okay. I mean, let's see what they got. That sounds like a good idea. Let's go to you guys want to go to the shop in Traverse Town? Looks like this one's closed.
Sounds all right to me.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
It's pretty.
Yeah, let's head on over.
We can just teleport anywhere we want. with these stones? I mean, or just to traverse town?
Just to traverse town. It'll take you into the layer of the hand in Traverse Town.
And we're in Drachma or something right now.
Drakenheim.
Drakenheim.
I can use this if we get in a pinch.
Oh, so it only works once?
No. It will always take you wherever you are back to the layer of the hand in Traverse Town. So say you get somewhere, you go back to 100 Acre Wood, and you want the F out, you can stand in a circle and hold hands and sing Kumbaya, rub your stone, and you're going to go home.
Oh my God, that's going to save us so much walking.
Yeah.
Pretty handy.
Whew.
All right, let's go to the store.
Okay.
All right. So you're going to try your stones up for the first time?
Yeah.
Tell me how you do it. Tell me what it looks like as you do this.
I'm gonna reach out for 2 hands. Someone grab my
alright.
hands.
All right. I'll grab her hand.
Here you go, fellas.
Okay. Everyone hold hands. Everyone hold
Okay,
hands.
now hold my hand now.
Okay.
Come here, Jack. Okay.
Okay. Close your eyes.
Okay.
Kumbaya. Kumbaya. Kumbaya.
I've heard this song before.
That was another good performance.
Is that all the song? Is there more words to that? Or we just keep singing that until we get there?
Who has their stone out?
Nope.
We're holding, yeah.
We're just in a
So-
circle.
Yeah,
Maybe we-
so you're just standing in a circle in the center of Drakenheim, holding hands, singing Kumbaya as like the guards kind of handle their business around and traffic flows as it is, and you're just standing there singing, and nobody's got their stone out, so nothing's kind of happening.
I think
Wait.
we're doing something wrong.
What?
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
just singing a song with our hands together, but we don't even have the stones trying to activate the magic that lies within them.
Okay, so we should take the stones out too?
Well, I don't know how you're going to do that. I could do it because I have a trunk.
Okay.
Sounds
you
like
put
a
your,
plan.
We
Put
might
your-
have to let
put
our
this-
hands go first and grab our things.
That seemed like an important part of this ritual.
Well, we can hold hands again after, but
We could have the stone in our hand and hold a hand with the stone in our hand. Still,
Okay.
I think
I
think
think.
the big guy's got a point.
But
Okay. So, Ollie, put the stone in your trunk, and then everyone else will hold hands and sing again.
that might not work. That's like breaking the chain or something. Okay, we'll do it. Ready?
This weird song
Kumbaya.
I haven't heard.
So Ollie's trunk, not your singing, Ollie's trunk does the trick as it rubs the stone when he's holding it, and you're holding hands, so you're all able to transport together, and you end up back in that same room that you had been in so many times before in the hand layer, looking out over the arena and all of that.
Nice beds here too.
We did it. That was easy.
I could travel around like that. That's all I would do.
Well, we can take a nap and head to the store.
Sounds like a plan to me.
All right.
All right, let's get a nap.
You're gonna take another nap? All you
Oh.
did was freaking teleport.
We already took- I
That's
Thought we were
really
coming
didn't
back
realize
to
we already
take a
took
nap.
it
You took a long rest the night before.
Oh, okay.
so
All right,
far.
we're good.
Okay. Actually, guys, I feel rested.
I don't know. Ollie could probably use another nap.
I mean,
I'm gonna pour myself a shot, and then we can get ready to go out.
solid
Okay.
plan.
I have the money.
So yeah, you're here in this room.
Philly just takes a shot or whatever was closest. He's like, okay, guys. Gang. Ready to go?
Uh,
Anyone
Yeah.
else want one?
I get up out of my deep chair. No, thank you. I'm ready to go, though.
that's all right, but you can have mine.
Okay.
Where are we
She
going?
does.
We're going to the store.
Yeah, to the Forge, to Phoenix Forge, which is Theo's Forge in Delaire. You've seen the outside of it, but you've never actually been inside.
To the forge.
I will follow you.
So you make your way around the lair. You pass Yelvis. He nods to you. You pass a few more of the Fox mechs, and you make your way down the hallway, and you find yourself outside the Phoenix Forge. You see inside the doorway, if you push it open, is a turtle druid who likes to play with fire. And he has a badge on his shirt that says, "My name is," and then written in very scrawly but legible handwriting, it says Nani.
Hello?
Hello.
Not.
Oh, you scared me. You scared me. He turns around startled, not expecting anybody to have come through the door.
Hey, friend.
Oh, hey, welcome. What can I do for you? He starts wiping his hands on his blacksmith's apron there, puts the flame from his other hand out, comes towards you, sticks a greasy, dirty hand out in your direction. I'm Nani. Nice to meet you.
Philly shakes his hand.
As does Merrick.
Me too.
What can I get for you today, guys? Thanks for stopping in.
I think we just wanted to see what you had.
What you got?
Sure. He leads you over to some very, very nice dwarven style tables, clearly Theo's handiwork. And you see several items laid across these 4 tables. You see some armor that has like a shimmer of magic, some weapons that have a shimmer of magic. You see a special armor on an armor stand behind one of the tables that has a sign above it that says Armor of Resistance. You see a couple of shields hanging on the wall. You see several different kinds of ammunition, whether it be crossbow bolts, sling stones, whatever the hell it is you sling out of a sling, arrows, things like that. And then he's got another table that's got flame tongue swords on it, a javelin of lightning, a couple of different moon-touched blades, some boots of elven kind, and a socketed bow.
Yeah, lots of cool stuff here.
Yeah, we work really hard. Theo, he's been teaching me a lot of stuff.
Temper, what'd you say I should get?
Billy,
Ring?
you need protection,
Yeah.
but you don't wear armor.
No.
Is there a ring of protection?
No, I don't have one of those, but I could probably make you one. You would just have to come back in 1 week's time.
Do we have enough money?
We got
For a ring
500.
of protection.
600.
Oh, don't tell him that. We only have $200.
Oh.
Roll for deception.
Are we deceiving?
14.
Apparently.
So, a ring of protection per the DMG is 3,000 gold pieces.
Ooh.
Almost there.
But via Theo pricing, that is equating out to much, much less than that, to about 500 gold pieces.
Well,
think we
it's
should-
too bad we only have $200.
Philly, you get beat up a lot. I heal you a lot. This might help.
This would be a whole week before we could get it, though. We'll probably have more money by then. Do I have to pay up front, Mr. Nani?
I
No,
I know
right? I'm
you-
good for it.
You know, I know you slept for a long time, but I don't know if I've ever gone into a store that said, "Yeah, take my merchandise," simply
Well,
because I look sweet.
Merely placing an order.
Yeah.
How about
100% down.
How about a
100% down.
100%?
Yeah.
Philly,
Yeah.
do you want to clink around with all those pieces of gold? You'll never stealth like that. Philly,
I just feel bad. That's everybody's money.
Maybe if we invested the money into Bob's hotel, we could realize a nice return on our investment.
What's the
Whatever happened to our store? Didn't we get a store?
Yeah. I have a pot store. How's that doing?
It was a tea shop, and you hadn't been in there to check on it, so you maybe should do that, and then you'll know.
Yeah, I should definitely check on that. I need to hire someone for there.
Right. We need
Sounds
one
like
of those.
a little bit busier than I expected.
Well, I mean, couldn't we get Yelvis to do it for free?
Hmm.
I mean, he's here anyway.
Yeah,
Oh.
sure.
Doesn't he have a job already?
We'll give him more work to do.
Well,
Yeah, he has a job. I don't think he's leaving here. Sorry, friends. So, did you want to buy something, or can I go back to work? And
I mean, I feel I don't want all the group's hard-earned money to be spent on a ring for me that we won't even
Well,
have for a week.
maybe
But
I have
it
something a little
helps.
more in your price range.
Yeah,
it helps
I'm-
everyone. Philly, when you don't get hurt, then I have spells to help everyone else.
That is a fair point there.
Valid.
Yeah, I mean, obviously I'll take a ring. I mean, but I just want
We only have 300 gold.
exactly. We only have $200.
I thought it was 300.
I counted wrong.
It's pretty close to that number.
Well, it's okay. What do you guys think? Should we get me a ring, or you guys want to, maybe buy some things for yourselves for this next trip, and then maybe next time I get a ring?
I don't know. I think Timpa's got a point.
Okay.
Absolutely.
I'll stop arguing. Okay, we'll get a ring for me.
Yeah,
Look.
because what if we don't make it back and we're like, all we needed was just a ring to protect you and win the day?
Well, it'll be a week before we can have it.
Well, it's a good thing we're getting it now.
Okay. All right.
So you spend a week of downtime at Traverse Town.
Okay.
We just won't go anywhere.
Yeah, you have other things you could do.
Couldn't we go and check out
So-
the stones while he's manufacturing this thing?
You could.
Yeah.
You
Oh,
could.
yes.
You could check on your tea shop. You can go to the
tea shop.
apothecary, pick up some potions. You
Mhm.
could go to the arena and fight in the arena if that's what you wanted to do. There's several things in Traverse Town alone that you could do.
Okay.
Back to your ring. So, all right, I can see you're struggling financially here. I'm making this investment, but I'm a good guy. You know that, Philly? I'm a real good guy.
I can
And
see
I'll
that.
make you a deal. I'll make you a deal.
Okay.
So, I heard some of your adventuring stories. Theo was telling me that Temper is not a real good sneaker. Bob, Bob came down for some drinks and was talking to Theo, and Theo talked to me. World travels fast. So I heard you had some not so good sneakers in your party. And he walks over to a table, picks up a pair of boots, and he holds up these boots. He says, if you buy these boots from me at full price, I'll give you a discount on your ring.
Okay, keep talking.
So these boots are special boots. They make you a little bit more sneaky, right?
Okay.
So you could definitely be stealthing, but in a whispered tone, right? And they cost 75 gold pieces. Only 75 gold pieces. And today, I'm willing to make a deal with you to make your ring cost less than 500 gold pieces if you invest the full 75 gold into these boots right here.
That sounds incredible. How much would my ring then cost? Give me a total round number.
I'll say it'll only cost you 425 gold pieces instead
Sold.
of the 500.
Sold.
All right.
What a number. Incredible.
All right.
You hear that, guys? 420.
That's a lucky number.
That's a good number. I knew I had a good vibe about you.
All right.
Yeah, I knew we were going to be friends from the moment you walked in here. I knew we were going to make a deal today.
We're still giving him 500 gold. I just hope you all realize that.
No, round number, 420 for all of it.
No.
No,
So,
we're
420
still
plus
giving him
75.
500 gold.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, we're not. We're giving him 495.
Uh-huh. Yeah, so 500. I'll take the gold and you can have the boots. And then you come back in a week and your ring will be done.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Look,
Pay
and
him.
you know what? Since
the
I like
turtle.
you so much, Philly, I'll even take it one step further. I'll take you to your own customization of your ring. How about that? Since you're such a good customer, I'm so thankful for you and for you bringing your gold to me today that I am willing to go just the extra mile for you. How about you can pick a red stone for your ring, or you can pick a blue stone, or special just for you because you're my new favorite customer. You could even have a green stone. How about that?
Will you give it to me whilst on your knee for no reason at all?
Probably for a fee. Yeah. We could put that into the handling fee. That'll be an extra 30 gold pieces. But yeah, if that's how you want it.
Now.
We'll talk about the delivery upon pickup, but I'll take green.
Okay. So green. You want a green stone. Oh, great. And you know what? I have one more thing, because I knew you would really love that green because, I like green too. It's one of my favorite colors. Not as much as I like red, but I do like green. But I do like blue too. I like blue better than green, but I still do like green. It's one of my favorite colors. So I was thinking, right? So since you picked green, that maybe you would even want to pick a different kind of metal than just my standard silver. Maybe you would like gold or platinum, or I have this onyx over here. I have this too. Like, don't tell anybody else that I'm giving you this level of customization for that discounted price because then they'll
Don't worry.
But
I don't know anyone
do
other
you
than
think?
these guys. I'll take the onyx, please.
onyx and a green stone. That's great. You know what? That's great. So your total today is 500, just the right price, 500 for, that discount really, really just helped you out there. So here's your boots and I'll take your gold and then you come back in 1 week and I'll have your ring. And if I get it done any sooner, you're my favorite customer and all. So I'm going to try to rush it. And if I get it done any sooner, I'll send somebody to let you know. How does that sound?
Can I roll to make sure he's not lying to me because it's starting to sound a little too good.
Yeah, go for it. I'm highly deceptive, so go for it.
Oh, wow.
I'm highly perceptive at a 3.
Oh yeah, no. Why would a member of your own organization somebody who has been lifelong friends with the father of Temper. You know, why would he do that to you? You know?
Can I, in the background, kind of watch this and see what he's thinking? With just a 15? Not gonna say anything to her. Just gonna see if there's any sneaky things going on here.
Well, Ollie has the money, so he's the one that's gonna have to, finally give it up.
Okay, well, hold on a second.
Phyllis is fully unraveled, and this is the greatest man she's ever met. And
I
she's
whisper.
in love yet again.
I whispered to Jack, "This is some kind of trick."
I'm thinking that too, actually.
What's going on?
So, the gold, yeah. You give me the gold, I give you the boots. You come back in a week to get the ring.
All right.
Yeah, Ollie, what do you think? Yeah.
Okay. We need the ring and the boots.
You trust him, right? I trust him. I think we're in love.
Well,
No, you see, I'm married.
Oh.
I have
Oh.
a missus at home.
Oh.
I have a missus at home.
I think he's
But-
already gotten on a knee one time
Oh.
and given a ring.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, it's a simple matter of me pulling out our 500 gold pieces.
Yep, it's just a simple matter of an exchange of currency, and the boots are yours, and I'll see you in a week for your onyx ring with the green stone that will be for protecting Phyllis, because you must protect her at all costs, right? She's the
This
front of your fight line.
sounds so bad.
Yeah, guys.
All right, here's your 500, Mr. Turtle.
He snatches it quicker than shit right out of the palm of your hand. Thank you. Pleasure doing business with you. See you next week. And he like ushers you out the door and shuts it behind you.
You know, I think we may have gotten had there a little bit, but I respect the hustle. And hopefully by the end of the week you'll have a ring. Maybe.
I mean, you guys thought he was trustworthy, right? Like he got good vibes, right? Good vibes.
No, I didn't.
I think he has a certain chain of superiors and things that we can go to as a surety to his doing as he should say he should.
That's true. That's true.
that's what I was thinking.
This is Theo's dad's
mean-
dad's shop, so
I mean,
Theo's shop. Yeah,
he's
10%.
right down he's like
It's-
5 bedrooms away.
Someone's dad's shop.
We know someone that works here.
We're going to tell the dad on him if
Should we go check on the tea shop? I'm kind of worried about that plant.
Yeah, let's check the tea shop. We hadn't seen that in a minute.
Yeah.
You want to go to the tea shop?
I'm concerned.
Fantastic. So, when you leave the layer of the hand, which exit do you take? The one that goes directly up to the gazebo, the one that's in Traverse Town by Purdy and Pongos? Which way you going? Where you coming out at?
ooh,
Whatever's closest.
Yeah, whichever one leads us to the road.
Are we stealthing?
Put your shoes on, Temp.
Those shoes are wasted on me.
Could you guys each wear one boot?
who?
Oh my
I
fucking
don't-
stars.
I don't know that that's how they work. Philly.
I mean, maybe if you stand real close.
I think
you
so.
guys-
It's a proximity thing.
You guys ever do a 3-legged race?
We still would need one more boot though.
Oh.
Yeah, 3 legs.
Well, I could
Oh.
maybe use my trunk as a leg.
Well, okay. Well,
I feel like that would be a many-legged race, but anyway.
Will they even fit you, Ollie?
Probably not because I have a large preponderous Just a big round
I don't know. A lot
thing.
of times magic things have ways of getting around that, so you could try them.
Yeah, like those pants that fit all 4 girls.
Or you could stomp
I
on them
heard that
repeatedly
story.
and they might form around your foot.
Speaking of which, I could really use a new burlap sack.
I bet there's burlap sacks at the tea shop.
Right, where they put the tea in it
Yeah.
when they import it from wherever. Have you guys thought about something about like what land you wanted to go to?
Not even a second.
I have.
I know where I don't want to go.
Where did
I want to see my mama.
I would like to see your mom too.
Oh, that's nice.
I don't
Oh.
want to see my mom, so we can definitely go see someone else's mom. I'm very curious to see where Merrick comes from.
Mm.
Yeah.
So you guys, no one
Actually.
knows.
It was a very busy place when I left. A lot of war.
Oh, you know. You
But
remember.
that was a year ago.
Are you slowly remembering little pieces, Merrick?
Did you have a girlfriend?
Yeah, Merrick, did you have a girlfriend?
I did.
Oh.
Man.
Oh.
So then you can give me advice when it's time for me to find a girlfriend.
She
But
must
it's
miss
been a
you.
year, so
So she's probably forgotten all about you. I understand what you're saying. Yeah.
No worries.
I want somebody to forget about me at least once.
You do?
Well, if they don't even know who I am, they couldn't forget me.
we won't
Oh.
forget you, Ollie.
I mean, it's like I don't exist.
Phyllis puts her
I-
hand on Ollie's shoulder and says, I'll forget you, Ollie.
Hey, I'm gonna get a real nice burlap sack. The next one's
Let's go to the tea shop, guys. I mean,
Ollie,
we totally forgot about this place. We gotta hire a worker. We should probably post on
So-
Indeed.
You've just had this shop just open with no one running it.
There's a. You'll see once we get there. It's a little bit more complicated than just like a building with stuff inside.
Maybe we could put the house elves to work. They got to get pretty bored when they're not cleaning up after us.
Aren't most buildings places with stuff inside?
Exactly, but this one has extra stuff. Different
All right.
stuff. One thing.
Let's
And
see
don't
the
get too
different
close
stuff.
to it. Don't get too close to it.
Oh, you shouldn't tell me that.
I'll point it out to you when you see it. Don't touch it.
Oh, I should let you know this about me right now. That is not something you should ever say to me.
I hear ya. But
Just
I'm gonna need you to not touch it because the way that we acquired this facility requires you not to touch it.
I'm confused but intrigued, and I really want to see what it is now.
It's a long walk, so just
That's a good
follow
one.
me. We'll get there.
All right.
Well, the shortest way, Philly, if you remember, is to go to your house and go to the gazebo and then leave your house because you're at the end of the 3rd district that connects to the 4th. And the tea shop is in the 5th. So you just have to pass by the arena in the 4th district and then boom, 5th district. Garden/tea shop.
Follow me, guys. I remember the way.
Lead the way.
I'll go where you just said.
Yeah, you do that.
The leader.
Yeah, you do that. You do the thing. You do that. And when you get there, Billy, you see your friend, but he's very bigger than he was before. And he's elated to see you, and he's flapping his vines. But you
Hello.
notice that there are staff at the tea shop. and you recognize these staff. You have house elves running your tea shop for you.
Sick. Oh my god. You guys are the best.
What is that?
How's the shop doing, guys?
Oh, it's doing fantastic. One of the little house elves run up to you, and your plant friend, which I can't remember what you named him.
I don't know.
You did name him something. You gave him a name, but I can't remember what it was. But he isn't as talkative as before, but he's also not as crazy. He's just as excited, physically excited. He's not talking or nothing. But one of the house elves is like, yeah, we've been doing great. We got a bunch of people have been coming and having tea, and we've been running really well. And we do have some monies in there for you if you needs it or wants it. And yeah, good stuff. But customers busy. See you later. Bye. And the house elf that was talking to you kind of runs off.
I have a question about these house elves. If I give them a sock inside a book, are they going to run away?
No. They are very well compensated. They are not indentured at all. They are all, they're unionized even.
Good. All right. I
They
just
have
want to make
monthly
sure,
meetings, benefits,
make sure I'm taking care of them.
Good.
a nice break room,
Good.
refrigerator, coffee pot, place to relax, everything.
Good. They're doing a fantastic job. I make sure to tell each one of them, you're doing such a good job. This place wouldn't run without you. And I tell every single one of them the same thing.
Jack is just staring at the plant monster.
Jack, don't touch the plant monster. That's my buddy, and he is a carnivore.
Uh-huh. It's a plant.
And he'll eat you.
Huh.
I'm not gonna lie, he's real cute, so if he starts to eat you, I'm not sure I can stop him.
Oh, good to know.
I go to check our profits for the past week or two.
It's been several weeks. You were in 100 Acre Wood for quite a lot longer than it probably felt. You have about 4 weeks worth of profit to pick up. So when you go for that, do you pick up the ledger and check the ledgers, or are you just taking money? What you doing? How you doing it, Philly, since you're handling business right now?
Philly's gonna glance at the ledger, but really she's focused on the profit.
Okay. So the ledger's just exactly that. They keep a very detailed incoming, outgoing list of information for you. And you can see the profit margin growing larger from the beginning of your shop opening until now, where your losses aren't as much as they were since business is much better and your plant friend stopped eating the locals. You end up seeing a total of about 333 gold pieces from your month of business. After all of your employees are paid, your business is paid for, all of that, that's what you end up with in total, 333 golds.
Yeah, put that in the party inventory.
Okay, I'll add that. So that makes it 433.
I also take a note down, and I describe the experience I had with the hand, and I am trying to urge the elves to find out how they did it and try and get some ayahuasca tea at the tea shop.
Ooh.
He's like, guys, I got the best idea. You guys, I know how I'm gonna make a shit ton of money and really light this place up.
I really don't know that we should.
It was great, guys. We all agree. I'm not even gonna look at them as I say it. It was great. And I look at Merrick. I know Merrick agrees. It was great. So we gotta
Definitely.
make sure we gotta find a supplier of ayahuasca tea. I look at the nearest house elf. Ayahuasca tea. Ayahuasca tea. Ayahuasca tea. You guys need anything?
Well, I was hoping I could get a nice empty tea bag sack. Any nice burlap sacks floating around
Yeah,
here?
I'm sure there's
Yep.
one.
All
Yep.
right.
There's some bean sacks for some dirty bean water. There's leaf sacks. There's a couple of different ones. Some of them smell in different fragrances.
That'll last a day or so.
Yeah, there's a couple of different ones. You can find enough sacks, Ollie, that you could piece together something to replace what you already have that will be less tattered and less covered in honey stick still from 100 Acre and all of that.
And zombie blood.
Yeah, you would just have to spend some time in your downtime putting together a new outfit from what you got, but you could find the stuff to do it.
Okay, there it is.
Find the manager, great house elf, and I just want to check in and make sure that all of our employees are happy, they feel well compensated and taken care of, they have time off for their families, etc.
Repeat that, Philly. I'm sorry, I'm special.
I just want to make sure that my employees are well taken care of. They
Oh, yeah.
have PTO, health insurance.
Yeah, they've got everything that they need.
Okay. All right.
They're definitely, none of them are named Dobby or anything remotely close.
I just needed to make sure. All right, guys. So that's good. We got some of that money back that we just spent on that ring and the shoes. So that makes me feel better.
That is good. I do have one question. You said it's carnivorous. Does it, like, what is it eating then?
Right now?
Like, at all?
It's a good question.
I don't know. Has anybody taken a head count on the house elves?
I'm a little worried,
Yeah.
to be honest.
I asked the manager, what are we feeding the my best friend Planty over there?
Oh, well, he motions down to you, and he says very loudly, "Yeah, we've been feeding him decayed plant matter, just so everybody else doesn't think about it,
Yeah.
And when you get down there, he whispers in your ear, so we've been feeding him like the rats that try to get in the garden. And whenever somebody that came here for refugee dies, Geppetto lets us know, and we've been feeding him that too, but please don't tell anybody."
So are you? I now hide this information from Jack because I'm concerned that they're going to judge me for it. So like they're already dead, or like you're
Yeah. We basically have been just feeding him Soylent Green. Do you know what Soylent Green is?
I have no idea what that is, but
Okay, so basically what we do is like when people are meant to have a funeral, Geppetto, he tells us that somebody died, because those people, they're coming in sick and stuff from the refugees or they're tore up,
yeah.
and the clerics aren't being able to fix everybody. So what they do is we come and get them dressed as the funeral people, and then we bring them to this place. Here we have a decomposition factory underneath of the greenhouse, and we turn them into Soylent Green, which is basically meat-based plant food.
Yeah, like honestly, that sounds like really good for the environment, and like it's kind of like organ donation, like an opt-out service that people aren't aware of. So it's like that's actually kind of okay with me. Just like make sure that they're like already dead. Super important point there.
Yeah, already dead. We had to
dead.
really work really, really hard on our plant friend to kind of transition him from biting off fingers. We did lose a house elf or two in the process. The union wasn't very happy, but they understood it wasn't our fault. But we did work really hard to train him.
Okay.
So we just try to keep people really away from him and make sure that he just gets the food that he needs. But he's growing really well. He's great.
Yeah. you know those little jabronis that like run around, the little heartless guys.
Yeah. Yeah.
Definitely feed him those. Okay, if you see one, he can eat those even if they're not dead. Okay. Everything else needs to be dead.
Yeah. Okay, so feed him jabronis.
Jabronis or dead things.
Do jabronis go good on pizza?
Fucking everything goes good on pizza, if you ask me. Holy shit. Yeah, fuck yeah. That goes good on pizza. I'm sure. Even I would eat that shit.
Pineapples.
Oh, they can hear us. Good job. Yeah, Jack. He's a vegan now.
Oh, so. Why don't I believe you? I don't know.
I look at Jack like really sternly, like, don't ask any more questions.
Jesus. You know what? It's fine. You could break me in half, so I'm just gonna let it slide.
Yep. Cool.
Don't worry,
I
Jack.
like it. I like how you didn't deny that.
I can fix broken bones and broken skin, Jack.
I'm really glad for that tip.
All right, cool. I'll check back in like a week or so with the tea shop.
Now, Phyllis, help me understand.
Yeah.
The plant is here at a tea shop
Yep.
to guard the tea shop or to attract the customers.
Yeah, I would say a little bit of both. If I'm being honest with myself, it's probably more the second one. I would like it to be the first one, but seeing it he's a vegan now, that's really not so helpful.
Does
Well,
does
I'm
that
a
make
vegan.
it
and
a
I'm
cannibal? Philly?
Well,
I was thinking the same thing.
Is this plant a cannibal?
Well, yeah.
You're thinking really hard about this.
You okay, Philly?
Some people say they're vegan except fish.
Does it only eat coniferous plants?
Oh God, fuck me. Elf guy? Come on. I'm sorry I didn't get your name.
Oh,
Elf a bitch out.
my name is Toby.
Toby.
So, yeah. So basically, right, and he starts to ramble on about vegan plant food and how it's like derived from plants that aren't living, so it's technically not like plantableism, but I mean, if you're looking at it that way, then it kind of could be, but it really isn't. But yeah,
Yeah, guys, come on. Duh.
I'm gonna look at everyone else. Are they buying any of this?
I would like to remind everyone before you ask more questions that we have received over $300 or 300 gold pieces from this establishment. Does anyone have any more questions?
So, Philly, you're profiting off of a plantable.
Look, is it worse that he... I'm not sure. I feel so torn.
Well, I think there's a possibility that we could separate maybe having the vegetarian plant here and having its own place that generated money. Because it is the most amazing plant.
Yes, they are the most amazing plant.
And
they bring in customers.
bringing in the customers.
And they're not eating townsfolk anymore.
I never
he's
would have in the
happy.
past either.
He never ate his owner.
But
Never.
Other people.
He's as a code.
You know what?
Please stop asking questions about my plant friend. Okay, this is just a simple pot plant in ayahuasca shop soon. Soon we'll have ayahuasca, and Toby here will be the shaman and running people through their ayahuasca journey. Please stop asking about the plant.
I have a question.
Ah,
What should we name the plant? He needs a name.
I named him. We named him. But we
Did
can
we?
definitely name him again.
What was his name? Is his name?
How
Does
about
he need a
Mr.
new
Jack in the
identity?
Box?
I think he needs a new name because he's vegan
Mr.
now.
Jack in the Box?
He's obviously changed his colors.
Jack in the Box. Jack.
Because the way his head kind of bobbles
Jack
and
is
then,
my
and
name.
then suddenly strikes out about 10 feet away from him and then
Jack.
just comes back.
So we
with-
all agree that this plant is named Jack.
Merrick,
No.
do you need to
Mr.
think?
Jack in the Box.
Do what,
I-
Temper?
Do you need to think? Should we give you a minute?
Yeah.
The name Jack has been taken.
Oh, yeah. I didn't think that.
We have an objection to the name Jack. Does anyone second the objection?
No, I think you should name him Jack in the Box. And you should really think a long, hard minute about it. And maybe bring him some blood chocolate while you're at it.
Hang on a minute.
What if we could get him to join the hand?
Let me think.
I'm pretty sure he's going to eat the hand.
No. Is the hand vegan?
I said I wouldn't ask any more questions, but I want to so bad.
Well, so while you're discussing your plantablest animal here that you have, this friend of yours, and you're walking and you're talking and you're touring Traverse Town, you go home, you do your stuff and your things, and you've spent about a week of downtime in town. At your mansion, in the lair, wherever it is that you've been, whatever it is that you've been doing something. And I want to know what each of you have been doing. So, Temper, what did you spend the week of your downtime doing?
Good question. I have been learning and stealthing. Hello! And talking to everyone in town. Hello! I'm stealthing. Are we stealthing? Hello!
So you've been practicing being a sneaky boy, and it's worked out, as far as you can tell, in your favor. But I think the others might beg to differ with you. Did you take on any projects for your week of downtime?
Aside from stealthing? No.
Okay, well, that's okay. Practicing stealthing is hard work. It's very tiring and tedious work, and you practiced very, very hard. And you feel like you maybe could have an advantage on your stealth on the next time that you have to do it because you practiced so hard. And Merrick, what did you spend your week of downtime doing?
I spent my week polishing my weapons, getting ready, doing some light training here and there where I could.
Practicing, doing things like that. All right. Philly, what did you spend your week of downtime doing?
Philly's been, as far as everyone knows, locked in her room. Just occasional grunts and like big bangs you'll hear every once in a while. But if you were to walk into her room, you would see that everything has been taken off of the walls, and she's found some like red string and some like thumbtacks, and has like drawn pictures of like the Heartless in different areas with like big red string leading to different people, and it's become like a big circle. There's like one wall that's just devoted to this big plant and what his name is. and it has just become this like those sketchy big investigation rooms with just tons of red string that seem to lead everywhere. And she's lost her mind, and she's been drinking, trying to figure out how this all happened.
Okay, so Philly's feeling long-term effects of ayahuasca tea, and it's not kind of kicked out of her bloodstream yet, so she spends an entire week.
She's been continuously drinking ayahuasca tea.
Yeah, she spends her week segregated from the rest of the group as she tries to crack the case. She tries to crack the case. Ollie, what did you spend your week doing?
For the first hour, I was trying to come up with the title for the book regarding Christopher Robin. The title is The Long Vacation. And I delve very deeply into all the knowledge papers. I write notes. I draw small pictures of everything I know about this Christopher Robin. And I start doing a biography on Christopher Robin.
So you spend your week writing your book that you're going to get published when you're a retired adventurer someday. Jack,
Yes.
What did you spend your week doing?
I'll spend a good portion of my week trying to carve out a space in the house for myself. Maybe just to feel a little more at home, put a kind of like a hammock up in a tree somewhere instead of a normal bedroom. But other than just Topsy and I just kind of going back and trying to carve out a little bit of comfort area for ourselves. And other than that, I would try and spend a little time with everyone, trying to get an idea of who these people all are, getting a better sense of this group, and then any other time besides that, trying to kind of figure out what happened in this apparent year that I've missed.
So what's going to happen while you're there and you're trying to get acquainted and you're trying to find your place in the house is one of the house elves is going to tour you around the house. You had seen part of the first floor when you guys came into the library, but you hadn't really seen much. But what you learn about the first floor is there is a very large atrium in the center of the house. Is lots of trees. There's a space under where you see where Ollie likes to lay blankets and things put out under there. There's a gazebo in there. You see there's sort of like a meeting room. There's a bar, a Turkish bath, the library, dining room, all of that kind of stuff on the main floor. But when you are taken upstairs, you will find that you very easily can fit yourself in somewhere, anywhere that you want. There is a room just of plants that you may feel comfortable in. I'll show you what this looks like here. This is the second floor. So Philly has one of the rooms, the disaster room, which it's not a disaster on there right now, but I don't remember which room you picked, Philly. Which one did you pick?
Philly picked the one closest to the bar, closest to the bathroom, top right.
I just Philly. Temper stays in the sort of there's like a mechanics room up there. Ollie is in the bottom left in the green room with the like leafy carpet. Glitch was in a room, but you see Glitch's things are no longer there. The blue room Eris will probably take because it will remind her of home. And then there's the kind of study with plants and things in there. And the other room up there, you could have any of that. And Merrick picked one of them too. I don't remember which. So it doesn't really matter. But there is rooms in there for you. You feel very safe and at home here. Even though you don't really know these people, you kind of, you're in tune with the fact that you're in tune with the fact that they understand you on another level, as they also lost some time of their lives and are in the same similar situation. And even though Philly is like on a tangent right now, trying to figure out the story and the things, like they're an all right bunch. Temper is very caring, cares about his entire party, and you're his friends. It's his first time adventuring. He'd never really been away from his dad before, other than working together. Yep, that's exactly correct.
Yes.
So you learn that about Temper. I'm going to let Merrick tell you what you learn about him since he's got some of his memories back. You learn that Philly, even though she appears like a crazy drunken person, actually is pretty funny and likes her, helps her friends out too. You learn Ollie's got some deep-seated mommy issues, but he's also super smart and is writing a book. Eris will tell you what you learn about Eris whenever she wakes up. And Merrick, why don't you tell your friends about what you're remembering? Well, when you wake up from your nap too, because Merrick's taking a long nap too, right? Because he's really tired and his brain just kind of hurts and stuff and things, and eventually he'll remember enough to tell you, right, Merrick? You'll remember someday. Yeah. Anyway, so what do you folks do now after you go pick up your ring? You get your ring, by the way. You get a ring of protection. You pick it up. It looks just like you were told it was going to. Onyx band, green stone in the middle. You put it on. It does whatever a ring of protection does. It says in your character sheet when you add it.
Sick.
Well, I actually remember a lot. I had a partner and love of my life named Edith. Our
And a dog.
entire world was at war. Two opposing factions, one evil, one good. I was spending a lot of time fighting and ended up getting caught for being a deserter for the army because I just didn't want to kill the innocent, and put in a cage, left to die, and made a deal to get out, and little did I know it would take me here.
Which side did you fight for, Merrick?
The side of good.
Not to be devil's advocate here, but I'm pretty sure everyone thinks they're on the correct side.
That is fair. Yeah.
Well, they kept ordering us to kill innocent civilians, and I wasn't down with that. Being of noble blood, I couldn't just harm and kill innocent
So,
people.
like, your side was trying to tell you to kill people, so, like, they were not good, but you were?
Yeah, and I left and
Uh,
I'm in the rebellion.
okay. Yeah, definitely on the good side then. I feel like that's foolproof.
Pretty cut and dry, yeah.
So wait,
Rebellion is usually the good side.
you're like a nobleman?
Philly, do you hate the patriarchy?
Yes,
I hate all groups.
All groups?
Large groups are trying to get down with others.
So is your dad like used to be the king?
no, he was a lord over a large section of the kingdom.
Wow.
Wow.
So you got some like wealth money like
Uh,
waiting for you.
Somewhere, maybe.
Huh.
Like, so do you don't talk, when's the last time you talked to your dad?
It's been almost 2 years or more.
I mean, like, before you slept too?
Yeah.
Well, maybe he's somewhere out there fighting on the side of good.
He is. Hopefully.
So, okay, well, this brings me to what I was thinking about, where we must choose a direction to go. And I was sitting here thinking that I could go see my mama, but that's one thing we could do. But if we went to your place, I mean, if you have a noble father, that would be a good start, I would think.
Potentially. We'd have to end the war, though.
Ooh.
A whole war?
A whole war.
Okay.
I think
Seems like a lot.
a lot of tea maybe in the works for these soldiers. Just give them tea.
Ooh, ayahuasca.
Yeah.
Maybe not.
They lose the will to fight each other so quickly like that.
Maybe we could take them some honey.
You merely said end the war. You didn't say who had to win.
Then we just sing songs to them.
Kumbaya. Oh, I don't want to be transported back.
No,
Here.
whoa, yeah.
I mean, we're already here. Well, I don't think. I think we're good.
Merrick's father is a lord. You can sing that song to him.
My lord. True.
Oh, is the song about your father?
I don't think so, but you never know.
It might be.
What is your father's name, Merrick? Is it Kumbaya?
I don't know. That sounds like a good nickname, though.
All right. That sounds like a plan.
Settles it.
So I could tell you about my homeland, and that is, it's called the Savage Circus, and there's like minotaurs that are, they just like exploit everybody. It's real bad.
Well, as long as we're not going to Greece, I don't care.
They're probably whooping on my mama right now.
Oh no.
Oh. Well.
We could definitely go save your mama.
You know, I would follow, after we save my mama, I will follow you all to the ends of this world to save your mamas or whoever.
Well, I don't have one of those, but I'll help you save yours.
That's so nice. Well, maybe I could do something nice for you. Like I could write your autobiography.
Wow.
Okay, that's it. Jack, I'm going to start keeping track of your every movement.
Oh no.
I'm
That's
going
not
to record
creepy.
everything you do.
Oh
I'm going to draw pictures of your sleeping areas.
no.
I'm going to
Wait.
record,
Maybe.
That's so sweet.
but you won't even
Maybe-
notice,
It's so nice.
I think I might.
except when you're sleeping and you see me hovering over
Look at
you.
this opportunity you have, Jack.
Are we stalking Ollie?
I don't really sleep.
All right, guys, let's all help Ollie and report on the things that Jack does.
Everything.
Ollie, we need to
Everything.
become stealthy, not stalkers.
I don't. Yeah.
There's a
Ooh.
difference.
I
Maybe-
also. You should know. I don't sleep really. I mean, I kind of like zone out for a few hours, but I don't really sleep.
You just like lay there in the dark.
Okay, I'm writing this down.
It's kind of creepy.
Jack does not sleep, but rather kind of zones out for 4 hours. Okay.
All right. So you guys wanna? Should we go help Ollie's mom or Merrick's dad?
We could roll a dice.
Rock, paper,
Yeah.
scissors.
Flip a coin.
Okay. I'm going to flip a proverbial D6. We're going to say odd mama.
Mama.
Odd mama.
5.
All right.
Mama, I'm coming home. I need to really summon up all my energy for this.
I guess that means we gotta go visit the stones.
Yeah, let's go to the stones.
Oh yeah, I've been wanting to see these.
If you are in the audience on our Twitch right now, we have a viewer poll running. Where should they go next? Put your votes in and we'll find out. They're going to head to the portal and we'll find out where they're going to go.
As long as we don't go to Greece.
Why
What
don't
is
you like
so
Greece?
bad about Greece?
Oh, just I'm not interested. That place has never been nice to me.
Well, you are
I
a
don't-
satire.
Satire. Yeah, exactly.
Satire.
The tire.
My whole life was a fucking satire.
Are there like bad blood between you and your people?
My
And
people. Yeah. My people with my mom, my sisters. And the bartender that at the
Oh, no.
bar.
Oh, you've got beef with the bartender too. I feel like you would be best friends.
You know, it depends on what time of day it is.
We have a 50-50 split in the audience. Half say help Ollie, half say help Merrick. I guess that that didn't really help make the decision, did it?
Well, we'll just follow the dice.
all the dice.
Well, Philly, I don't really have siblings, but it's something close, and I can understand having beef with them. So I get it.
Yeah.
So you go to the portal, you take Jack there for the first time. Eris too, they're just sleeping, but you know that you need to have them with you for when they wake up. And you head to the portal, and when you get there, you notice it looks much different than it did before. Where the tree stump in the middle is now a glowing Cthulhu-esque orb. But it's not harmful. It's just via means of travel. And you see several portal stones all around. Each of you recognizing a different one, symbolizing something from your home world that would make you know that it was for your world. One for Atlantica, one for Neverland, one for Trokar, one for the Mistlands, one for Arcadia, and even one for Drakenheim. And then you see a couple of other ones. You see the one that Glitch had pointed out that went to deep space. And there's some other things there too. One that says Wonderland, one that says Dwarven Woodlands, one that says Agrabah, one that says Deep Jungle, all different kinds. There's a total of about 25 doors there.
Have you opened all of these, or just one?
I haven't gotten any actually.
Nope, not any.
Huh. Well, Ollie?
Which one's calling your name, Ollie?
Which one was mine?
The Mistlands.
The Mistlands. Or as I like to call them, hell. Even
Oh.
when it wasn't darkness.
Well, would you like to do the honors, or would
Okay,
you rather one of us do it?
I'll do it. I pull out my stone and I say, I'm coming, Mama. And I hold my stone up to the Mistlands door.
And when you do, it starts to swirl. The center of the door kind of starts to swirl, and it changes from stone to this glowing orangish light, as if the portal just opened up for you to step through.
I'm stepping on through.
Follow behind.
Let's go.
Hello. Hello.
All right. So, getting maps and things. You step out of the portal into what looks like this. And you step out at the very back of the big red tent in the center. Now, It's very quiet here. It's very dark. You don't see a lot of people moving around. You hear a few sounds coming from different places, but you don't see anybody at this time.
Are we
Ollie,
stealthing?
I'm sniffing for my mama.
yep. Ollie, you recognize this place instantly.
Is it the horrible circus?
It is the horrible circus, honey. I'm so sorry.
Oh, okay. I must steel myself against this. Fear is the mind killer.
Don't worry, Ollie. Your friends are here with you.
That's right. I didn't have you before. Don't expect kindness here.
Well, we're with you, big guy.
All right. What are we going to do? Are we going to just assault this place?
What would you prefer? Want to just burn it to the ground, or do you want to find out where people are? And
Well, I don't want to burn my mama.
yeah, that's what I figured. But we'll follow your lead. This seems
Let me
important. So
let me use my powerful smell. No, wrong place. I got a 17 with my trunk perception. Am I smelling any people, animals under the big red tent?
Our mamas.
well,
Especially
that's
my mama. I might go berserk if I see them mistreating her.
I understand, but
Okay. So I was making sure Merrick got his stealthiness on. I added his boots to his sheet, so he's got a 20 now. Ollie, you smell a faint hint of your mother. Very, very faint. And it's coming from the wagons on the top right corner of the map. So not too far from where you are now.
Okay.
But the whole place is dark. You don't see anybody, and it's a very, very faint smell.
Oh. Now, do I remember that they perform here or did they perform somewhere else when they did their thing?
This is the last place that you remember the circus being when you were here.
Okay. All right, let's investigate these carts because I smell my mama faintly here.
Okay, yeah, let's look around.
all right. I'll send Topsy out too to kind of very his little sneaky self.
Oh crap! I gotta.
So you guys kind of try to quietly sneak around the backside. Most of you sneak pretty well, but Temper is still, even if he's not yelling, "I'm stealthy," he's a little clunky and trippy. Nothing seems to move in your direction as you stumble over the crates around the corner. It's dark. Unless you have dark vision, then you see in the dark. But if you don't, then you don't. And you head in the direction of those carts, like the large. They're large wooden carts, and they have bars on them, and they look like cages, like rolling cages. Ollie, you immediately recognize these as you had lived in them as a child, and the smell of your mother is coming from the one with the orange top.
that she's not in there?
I don't know. You have to approach it to find out.
Okay. Very tense situation. Okay. Mama, are you in there?
So you get close to this covered wagon cage, and the smell of your mother grows just a little bit stronger. And when you approach it, it's very dark. You can't really see too much inside. What do you do?
I say, Mama, it's Ollie. Mama.
You hear a little bit of rustling from the inside.
All right, I stick my trunk in to touch Mama. Just like in the Dumbo movie.
You know what that means.
That means it's not my mama.
Oh,
Exactly. It may or may not mean exactly that. But Ollie sticks his trunk up into this wagon, which he recalls as home, and the smell of his mother is in there. And something reaches out and scratches his trunk for 3 scratch damage.
You shouldn't have done that.
So I've got Philly with a nat 20, Jack with an 18, Ollie with a 12.
Yep.
Merrick and Temper with an 8. So Merrick with a Temper at the bottom. Okay. So you get the scratch on your trunk there, and you recognize the feeling of those claws as you have felt them before, as 2 of those little heartless come bumbling out of the back of that wagon. Philly, it is your turn.
Philly's just gonna immediately think that something is going on with Ollie's mom, and is getting really pissed off because she's got a bunch of mommy issues, and goes into a rage and takes a swing at whatever scratched my friend. Oh. Actually, I think I add 1 because of the rage thing. So 14, is a 14 hit?
14 does hit, yes.
Okay.
How many of you have dark vision, by the way?
I do.
10,
I don't.
12. 13 damage.
13 blamages. Okay. Jack, you can see in the dark. You can see what's up ahead. You recognize these as similar we fought in the woods in Drakenheim, except for they look a little different. These ones are floating balls of darkness that have little tendrils wisping off them and some beady glowing eyes. And they have these like crooked, jagged edges in the center of their face. When they open them, they kind of look like a devious smile. There are 2 of them in front of you folks, within about, I would say, 15 feet from the person from the back, since they're right at the front where Philly and Ollie are.
All right. Jack is going to we're just gonna start basic. We're gonna do an Eldritch Blast. At the closest one to me.
Okay.
And that's 18 to hit.
18 will hit.
4 Eldritch Blast damage.
I think that's force.
I think it's force, yeah.
Okay, so 4 force damage.
And I think that's all I can do. Yes.
Okay. So after Jack fires off one of these bolts, you see one the creature that Jack hit kind of go a little bit berserk. And it starts to kind of thrash around in a frenzy. And Philly and Ollie, you are right there next to it as it begins to thrash around in this berserking moment. I need 2 dexterity saving throws, one from each of you, as this creature begins to bounce and spaz around like a bouncy dark cannonball here. 11 will fail. Philly, what do you got, Ollie?
11.
All right, 11 will fail for both of you. You will each take 7 bludgeoning damage as this dark ball bounces around you like a little psychopath.
Oh, wait, I got advantage on it.
All right, have advantage.
17,
All right, so you only take half damage.
which I already
So
take
3.
half damage because I'm in a rage. So would I take 2 or 1?
Yeah, you'll just take the 1.
Okay.
Okay. Ollie, it is your turn.
I have a light appear at my shield. And light
Okay.
summon forth. Because I can't see him, right?
Well, he's in your face, so you know he's there.
Oh, in that case, I'm not going to make light. I don't
Yeah.
want to-
That would waste your thing, right? Because that's not a bonus action.
Exactly.
Yeah, he's right there bashing you. You're right there. He's on you. You know he's there. He bit your trunk.
I know. I wish I had the power to just squish him with my trunk. All right, take this. Warhammer. 14 to hit.
14 will hit.
7 bludgeoning.
7 bludgeoning
And then
damages.
as a bonus action, I will cast Shield of Faith upon myself,
Okay.
taking my armor class to 19.
Merrick.
With Ollie eliminating the one in front of him, I will pull out my bow and take a shot at it. Let's see. Ten.
10 does not hit. And that's it for you, because use your bow. All right. So, Merrick misses. It's dark. He can't really see. He's trying. Shit sucks, man. But the other little guy, he's in the back, and he kind of zooms up there to the front, too. And he does a charging bite at you, Philly, because you're raging, and he thinks that you're being a crazy person, and he wants to bite you because you look tasty and delicious.
I am tasty and
He thinks-
delicious.
You look like a whole snack.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Does a 19 hit you, Philly?
It does.
Okay, so you will take 9 piercing damage.
Already half,
So-
or do I need to half it?
You need to half it. It's 9 total.
Do I take 5 or 4?
It's always in the favor of the player, so
Okay,
it's
cool.
rounded down on the enemies when they're hitting you, rounded up when you're hitting them.
Gracias.
All right, so that one does its thing. Temper.
Gesundheit. Philly, Gesundheit. Jack, Gesundheit. Merrick, you've been blessed.
All right, so Philly, Jack, and Merrick are blessed.
When you
Fantastic.
make an attack roll or saving throw, you may add a d4 to the number rolled on the attack roll or saving throw. Gesundheit.
Perfect. Philly, you are blessed, and it is your turn. You have 2 of these little guys right here in front of you. One of them has taken damage, the other one has not.
All right, so she's going to swing at the one that has taken damage.
Okay.
Fuck. Swing again, because that was terrible.
What'd you roll
It's a nat 20
for the second one?
for the second one.
What'd you roll for the first one?
A 9.
Did you roll a 1?
No, I rolled a...
Lucky for you. Lucky for you.
a
I wish
2.
you did. Okay, so you're nat 20. You know the drill for a nat 20. Roll another d20 to see if you insta-kill it. And if not, it's double the damage.
No, I did not.
Okay. So roll your damage and then double it.
Fuck. 5, 6, 7, 8, 16.
16. That's doubled?
Mm-hmm. I rolled a 1 on that.
All right. So Philly smacks the hell out of the one of the ones right in front of her. Jack, it is your turn. Still, one of them looking like he could die at any time now. Not quite G-stringed, but he could die. And the other one has taken no damage. It is your turn.
I am going to hit the one that has taken no damage.
Okay.
Or actually, it's in range. What is the range? Oh, 5 feet. So I have to be really close. Never mind. I will just do another Eldritch Blast then.
Okay.
All right, that is a dirty 20.
That will hit.
And 9 force damage.
And that's the one that had taken damage or not?
The one that hadn't.
Okay.
That had not.
Okay. All right. So the one that attacked first is going to do so again. And you see him just start to shrink down, very much smaller than it was before, making himself a smaller target. So anybody that targets him is at disadvantage. Ollie, it is your turn.
All right. Well, this thing, I don't want to use too much resources on it in case some minotaurs show up or something. I'm just going to hit it with a simple guiding bolt. I point my warhammer at it,
Okay.
and a ghostly head of a elephant rams it.
Which one?
The one that is new, that hasn't been hurt.
Okay. The one Jack just hit. Okay.
Yeah.
So
15 to hit.
that will hit.
46 radiant.
Okay.
10, 11 radiant.
Does that seem to have a more effective to be more effective against?
No,
Okay.
doesn't. Does not. Does not. But it did hit him, and it did hurt him. Merrick, your turn.
I will try to target the same one that Ollie just hit.
Merrick, you get advantage. Oh, I should have had disadvantage on my roll, right? Because of the itty bitty guy.
No, that was the other.
No,
one.
you didn't target the itty bitty guy.
Oh, okay.
No, you didn't target the itty guy.
The guiding bolt will give whoever attacks the one I just attacked advantage.
15.
Because both of those would hit. I just wanted to know if you're going to crit on it.
411 damage.
Okay.
All right, so Merrick does 11 damage to the other guy. All right. And then it's the other guy's turn. You guys are trying to eat him up here. He's going to do the same thing as the other guy just did. He's going to shrink himself down to a tiny size, putting anybody who tries to attack him at disadvantage. Temper, it is your turn.
Oh, no. What is this? A sacred flame? Make a dexterity save. 12. To the most hurt one.
To the most hurt one. Okay. A 12 dex.
Yes. Hello.
Okay, he fails. What's the damage?
You'll take 5 points of damage.
Okay. He doesn't quite die, but he does take that damage. Philly.
Philly is going to swing Great Axe at the one that is more fucked up.
Okay, you are doing so at disadvantage.
Okay. 17 hits, yeah?
Yep.
Two is 13, 14 damage for the first swing.
All right. Do me a favor, Philly.
Mm-hmm.
Make me a con save as this little black ball of energy explodes in front of you.
No problem. It's another nat 20. 25.
Okay. Okay. And now your second hit.
Ugh. All right. Is that disadvantage as well?
Yep, they both shrunky boys.
Okay. That's going to be 17 again.
That'll hit.
And that will be 17 damage.
Okay. Is that EOT?
EOT, yes.
Okay, Jack. You got one dead and one very tiny small, and you are at disadvantage to hit him with anything that requires you to aim at him and not make him make a saving throw.
Don't
Okay.
forget, bless.
Yep.
Would something that is also very tiny have disadvantage to hit him?
Yes.
Okay. Figured I'd ask. In that case, yeah, we're just gonna try it. I'm gonna get up close to him
Okay.
And I'm going to cast Thunderclap. It requires me to be 5 feet from him.
All right. So you're going to make sure you're in front of your friends, though, right?
Yes, I am.
Okay. All right.
I don't want to hit them.
You go, little bingo.
But it has to make a con save.
Mm. They're good at that, so let's see. Let's see if I'm good at rolling dice, which I'm not. What's the damage?
All right. It is 6 damage, full damage. It is thunder damage, I think. Yeah.
All right. Okay, so the one that's turn it would be now is Deadzo. Ollie, it's your turn. There's one in front of Jack now. Jack has put themselves between Philly, you, and the guy in the front. And he's looking beat up, but he ain't quite dead yet.
Well, let me finish him off. I hate the very thought of this horrible, heartless laying in my mother's bedding. And for that, we must take the Warhammer. Miss.
You missed him?
Yeah.
All right. Merrick. You're at disadvantage on this one, but you still have bless, remember.
Yeah, I'll take another shot at one with the bow.
Roll again. You have to roll it twice and take the lowest. That's disadvantage. That nat 1 looks great. I love it. I love it. Roll me a d10. It's my favorite part of combat.
10.
All right, so Merrick tries to shoot this guy, and he doesn't do so very well. In fact, he does the opposite of well. And he shoots and does a thing. Well, what does he do? He does a thing. So, Merrick, when you do this, a piece of clothing or armor you are wearing is damaged. On every subsequent attack roll, there's a 25% chance that that item will split further. So your armor, your leather armor, is you pulled your arm back a little too far, and when you did that, you felt the seam split underneath you that week that you guys spent around getting fat and happy while you were doing nothing. Put a little weight on, split your armor a little bit.
That's all my muscle.
Yeah, it's all your muscle. Mm-hmm. So that's damaged now, Butters. And that being said, it is the other little guy's turn. And you guys saw him shrink down really, really small before, and where he was like so small, it was really hard to hit him. And the next thing he does is you see his eyes glow really bright and his like wicked smile kind of grow across his face as he self-destructs himself, causing everybody within 10 feet of him to make me a Constitution saving throw, please. That would be Jack, Philly, Ollie.
Gesundheit.
Yep, you are blessed. Ollie is not blessed, but Jack and Philly are. All right, Philly, you pass. Ollie, you take 11 necrotic damage. Philly, you only take half of that. You take 5 necrotic damage. Jack, what did you roll for your con save?
Well, thanks to Bless, I rolled 3.
What? I was. What?
So you
How is that
will also,
possible?
What?
How
you
did you do
also
that?
Yeah.
have a 0 mod on Constitution and rolled a 2 on the dice for Bless, probably.
Yeah, that is exactly what happened. Yes.
Yeah,
Oh my
figure
God.
so. All right, so you will also take 11 necrotic damage. So Ollie and Jack take 11 necrotic damage. Philly, you only take 5. That is not halved by rage.
Mm-hmm.
Necrotic damage is not halved.
Correct.
And that is the end of combat. And you find yourselves outside of Ollie's mama's covered wagon here. But she's not inside of it.
Ollie, what the fuck? This is where you live?
Yeah, they would cart us around because, I don't know how that, it was, they would make us travel and walk for so far sometimes. It was kind of nice riding in the cart, honestly, but then when they stopped the cart, they'd make us walk around and do stuff. And, but I'm looking here. Can we look inside of the cart now? Like get in there and start sniffing around?
You can.
That's what I'm doing. I'm sniffing for Mama. Trying to put these pieces of this puzzle together.
Topsy and Jack will help. Ooh, natural 20.
Natural 20. Okay, what do you got, Ollie? What'd you roll?
Doing it right now. Not good. A 7.
All right. Well, between you and your friend Jack helping out, and Philly's even helping you investigate too. When you get into the back of your mama's wagon, it looks like nobody's been there for a very long time. But you find a picture that you recognize tucked in the corner under her kind of hay bale. Topsy and Jack come across it first since they're the most investigative of the three of you while they're looking around. And it's a picture that you drew when you were just a young wee little lad. And it's a picture of you and your mama holding trunks, standing on the river in front of your favorite cave where she used to take you to hide and get some relaxation, and the place where you went when you ran away from the circus for a little bit. And there's some words written on it in a language that only you understand, Ollie, in the back, and you recognize the handwriting.
What's it say? What's it say?
It says,
I read it out loud.
It says, "My sweet Ollie Bear, someday I will meet you again at our spot. Love, Mama."
Oh. Okay. She's going to meet me at the spot. How far is that spot from where we're at?
Well, give me a roll for a recollection of knowledge.
I am an elephant.
You are an elephant, and you're a cleric, so you have a high wisdom.
How about survival?
Nah, you could roll a history. Or unless you're better at survival than history, if that's what
I
you
have
like.
advantage on history. Or I mean on survival because I'm a hermit. Okay, so hey, a 6.
Oh, dice gods are not your friend today.
No. Figures. I'm gonna fail my mama with dice.
So you're having trouble right now kind of remembering just how far it is from you and where you're at currently. The overwhelming emotions that you're having from finding this picture from your childhood and smelling the scent of your mama again for the first time in a long time, it's hindering your ability to remember. But you do notice that you don't see any of the minotaurs around. You don't see anybody else, and you haven't come across anything or anyone here other than some heartless.
Huh. I mean, could the Heartless have run them all off of here? I mean, in the 100-acre woods, it wasn't like, I mean, there was like kind of like some of those heartless creatures with the crystals, but they, I don't know. I'm just so sad right now. But I'm glad I found this picture.
We can look around and see if there's any sign of the direction that they went.
That makes sense.
All right, she'll look at Topsy and go, "You go that way, I'll go this way," and start looking for any sign of.
Any sign of which direction anybody would have went?
Yes.
Well, unfortunate for Topsy and all of you, as dark as it is and things of the sort, like, there's a lot of foot traffic coming in and out of the area, but it is a circus and it has been there for quite some time. Ollie remembers it being in the same place the last time he was here. And you're not able to quite discern whose footprints are what. But you are able to figure it out that if you wanted to stay in this covered wagon until it gets daylight to do more investigating, that you would be safe here if you shut yourselves into it. And you'd be able to get a nice, good night's sleep together. Ollie would probably sleep the best ever because it smells like his mama in there.
That's right.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
That sounds good.
I'm gonna take a quick look around for something to drink. This is a circus, right?
No, you don't find nothing. Everything's dried up or pillaged or empty.
The fuck? All right, I guess I'll just go right to bed.
All right.
Wouldn't want to
I
nap
just wanna-
personally.
Thank you guys so much for trying to help me do this.
Of course, bud.
So you crawl up into the wagon and you tuck in for the night.